Hi everyone. So this is just, oh my god, I couldn't sleep last night at all. My skin is really bad at the moment. I can't stop feeling so overwhelmed and stressed. I'm handling this very well, by the way, but all on my own. I'm handling it like I just like them people on Netflix where they just like can't stop looking at the case. Once you're in it and it's your case, you're a victim. Not only of the suspect, as in like of sexual assault, but of the police. You are like a victim of the police. I'm a victim of everything now, of the police, the system. It's diabolical, right? I'll explain. So I recently, well, last night, was looking at like, I was just going after, I was basically again using AI to help me form my next complaint, because there's too many and I still haven't finished how many. There's so many more complaints to do, but as I was doing them, I was obviously looking at who are the people involved, and turns out that a PSD DCI officer was the one who made the call to close my VRR victim right to review case. Yeah, and it doesn't seem right at all, because I feel like they're best friends or pally or something like that. It's just like, it's not independent. It's and I've read and I asked I double checked with AI and I was like, so PSD aren't supposed to. Yeah, it just finally clicked that this anyone in the PSD should not be looking at a victim right to review request. I had no idea. And the only reason why it just clicked was because I'm already in the process of 4 active complaints against another police officer involved. It's just something so fucked up about it all, and I've had to like reach out to some. I am in contact with a solicitor. I haven't yet arranged anything with anybody. I've just in the initial stages of speaking or letting them know about my case, just in case they want to take it on or not. So I'm waiting for an update whether they will, because this is crazy now. And basically I've tried everything I can, and now what I'm worried more about is that, because I was told from the 111, is it one? No, it's 101 contact centre in Nottingham. I was told by someone on the phone there to me that this DCI PSD officer is likely to be overseeing all of my complaints when they're also involved. Make that make sense? It's just so wrong. Again, I don't have the words for it, but I'm sure anyone that's watching will be like, that's not okay, that's not right, this is a major fuck up from the police, and it's not gone unnoticed, trust me. And it's so crazy, because how am I only just realising this? But it's because it's trauma. I didn't have the capacity to look at all of this stuff months ago, and every time I'm finding something new out, I have a couple days of literally digesting it, processing it. It takes a good couple of days, almost nearly half a week, most of the week, to get over everything that I'm finding out before I move on to the next thing. But now this has gotten way out of control, way out of hand. I'm realising now that all of my PSD complaints could possibly be breached by the Professional Standards Directorate. Again, what? The very people that are supposed to be, independent, they're not. Not at all. I don't think it's not just in my case. So anyway, I did the right routes. I've emailed at the IOPC, because my MP is failing to communicate with me effectively. So I've kind of taken that as she's no longer interested, and she is really no longer involved, unfortunately. So I have reached out to somebody else in my area, because I have moved out of Nottingham. I have moved to Derby. And it was the MP that I originally contacted was in Nottingham, because I thought it was relevant. Obviously not now. And she obviously has bigger issues, which is, it doesn't make sense, because this affects the public's trust in the police, and my trust is completely gone. And when you hear like you know, you hear what do you call them, criminals say, like, who've come out of jail, and they say, oh, the system's corrupt. You think, yeah, shut up. You just got put in prison, you know, of course you're going to say that. No, believe me, I'm a victim. I'm a victim, and I'm telling you, it's fucking corrupt. Anyway, so I've emailed the IPC I didn't expect even an email back straight away, but I got some automatic email response saying that they're now, they just automatically refer me back to the PSD. I'm just going around in loops. I'm going around in literal loops here. And it's, oh my God, my mum has been so worried about me lately. She's like, she's noticed that, like, this is taking all of my attention, all of my, like, attention right now. Not even my university course. I'm supposed to be, like, studying right now. I'm supposed to be finishing off my coursework, but I'm having a meeting later today or this afternoon to ask for a withdrawal of my course because I can't focus. This is taking all of my concentration, all of my attention, all of my focus, because this is not okay. And this is so much more important than a degree right now, I'm telling you. I would much rather get to the truth, get to justice, help support the public or the victims. And I don't just think, you know, people who are labelled as criminals are criminals. I'm sort of now very open to the idea that criminals are just put in prison because of these systemic failures. Like, it's so bad. So I've actually, because again the IPC and everything I've just said is just going around in circles. I'm not going anywhere. My MP is not speaking to me. I don't have a solicitor. I'm all on my own right now. Yeah, apart from speaking to friends, you know, that's great. And a counsellor, that's great. But this is completely out of hand. It's gone completely out of hand now. I've had to write to the Home Office. Never did I ever think that was going to happen. You know, you put so much faith in people to do the right thing, or that I followed every process available to me, and now I'm realizing that that's not safe anymore. Yeah, this is really worrying and troubling. And again, I cannot be the only person who's experienced this in Nottinghamshire or in the whole of the UK for that matter. I don't know, but this does not seem right. I had no idea. I just accepted the fact that, you know, when my VRR was handled, I know it was mishandled while I was in the middle of it, but because I was experiencing trauma from the police and how they were dealing with me as a victim, again, like I said to you before, I literally feel like I'm being treated like a criminal here. I still don't have answers, man. I'm just trying to get answers. I'm trying to get to the truth of my own case, and I'm being blocked in all directions. So at this point, it needs something and some kind of oversight here, because this is so bad, so wrong on all levels, and I'm sure this is like against like human rights, the Human Rights Act or something like that. It's got to be a million times worse than what I'm just saying. And I know it's bad, but this is seriously bad. But anyway, I've written to the Home Office now because, and I even said at the end of the email, I was like, if you choose to dismiss this, I'm going to have to write to the next PM, because what choice do I have? I'm trying to protect other people as well. Again, this is not just about me. This is about, like, corruption within the police force. That is not okay. I'm so sorry to tell you guys, my followers and friends, that this is happening. This is so bad, but I'm doing everything right, and I won't shut up, and I won't I'm never going to let anybody block me from getting heard about this. I think that's what's happening here. Everyone is just ignoring me and passing the buck and just sending me around in loops, and it's just not going to happen to me anymore, and refuse until I get a legal representative, I can't say the word, you know what I'm saying, until I get a solicitor. I'm dealing with this all on my own right now, and it's the power of, I'm not even a celebrity, I don't have a massive following, I'm just a normal regular person, a woman. I'm just literally, I'm a very, very, very tiny fish in a massive pond here. So yeah,